welcome to this week's episode of Living Safe and Empowered. I'm Brett Lechtenberg, and I am the anti-bullying expert who will help you get rid of your bullying problems in 3 days or less. This week I want to talk about a little secret on how to improve your child's self-image and thereby diminish the chance of them being the target of a bully. And I want to start with a little story of how a great NFL coach did this for a group of guys in an NFL team. In 1959, Vince Lombardi took over as the head coach for the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers that season before he took over had 1 victory, 10 losses. Worst season in team history. They had 7 consecutive losing seasons. Everybody thought Packers don't have any talent. Their market is so small, how can they possibly get any talent? You know, they don't have the money, the big money for big players like other teams had. When the truth is, this team, just the way it was, had 7 future NFL Hall of Famers playing on it, but they simply didn't have the tools in order to be successful. So what did Vince Lombardi do? He gave them the tools, and he started with the most logical, basic tool, their self-image. See, when the Packers were together before Lombardi, they were always late. Their practices were uninspired, their leadership was uninspired, and the list goes on. So what did he do? He started making everybody first and foremost run on Lombardi Time. If you don't know what Lombardi Time is, that means that you are 15 minutes early to everything that you do. Now, why is that important? Because how can you be mentally, physically, emotionally engaged in the process of success at anything if you're just coming in on time or you're coming in late? You can't, right? Because if you don't properly prepare, how are you going to be successful? I think we all understand that. Here's the thing. People say, well, how does that relate to my child being bullied? What does that have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with it. Because I see parents all the time who bring their kids in just in the nick of time or late altogether, where it's to school, baseball, basketball, my classes, whatever. And then they can't figure out why their child isn't engaged, why they don't feel good about being there, and how come they never become successful. And then the phrase I hear all the time is, my child wants to quit everything that they do after just a short time. Well, it's rarely the child. It's the fact that most of the time they're coming in late or they're not being given the opportunity to be mentally, physically, and emotionally engaged for success. So if you want to build your child's self-image, I recommend that you do the same thing that Vince Lombardi did. Start running on Lombardi Time, be 15 minutes early for your child's activities, and allow them to be emotionally, physically, and intellectually engaged in the process of success. When they do that, they will become more successful, and then their self-image will rise. They will develop an unshakable self-image from that and a number of other things that you can do, but that being the primary one to start. When they have an unshakable self-image, they're far less likely to be the target of a bully. Bullies look for easy targets, not hard targets. A hard target is someone who is self-confident and has high self-esteem. So I want you to think about that. Start to run your child on Lombardi Time and run the things that they do on Lombardi Time, and I think that you'll notice that their self-image improves, not just because of the being on time, but because of the actively involved in the process of success. So that concludes my video for today. We're going to talk about some other cornerstones to self-image in upcoming videos. As always, if you like this, please share it, send it out to your friends, post it wherever you can, and let's help make the world a better and safer place for our kids and help build their self-image. Also, you can click the link below to get your free report for parents on how to handle a bullying situation at school. Gives you a nice step-by-step process of what you can do. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to email me, send me a message on Facebook, respond to this video in whatever way that it gets to you, and I'll do my best to address those things as quick as possible. So, until next time, live a safe and empowered day.